Hi folks, and welcome to another episode of the Pot Spoon Kitchen. In today's recipe we are going to be making tomato ketchup, homemade, that is much better than store-bought ketchup, and you are going to be using only a few ingredients to make this batch of ketchup. It can be dipped with your fries, even your fried chicken, or you can cook with it or use it as a condiment for your favorite meals.
To begin making our tomato ketchup, we have 5 ripe tomatoes that are between large to extra large. And we are going to peel these tomatoes. So you just want to make a cross at the top of the tomato just to score it. And we're going to do that to each one. And this gives you a good grip when you're peeling the skin off the tomatoes. And we're going to pour some hot water. The water is not boiling hot, but it's just steaming at the top. We're going to pour the water over the tomatoes. And we want to cover the tomatoes in water. Hot water. We're going to leave this here about 4 to 5 minutes until the skin has begun to loosen from the tomatoes. I ended up leaving them in the hot water for 10 minutes. And as you can see, the skin are easily coming off. So you just want to peel them back. Easy and simple as 1, 2, 3. So let's peel all our tomatoes. And you want to get it into a bowl in halves, and you just want to cut 2 slits where you know the seeds are, and you want to scoop the seeds out over a bowl because we are going to be using the tomato juice as we strain off the seeds. You want to add this to a separate bowl. After the tomatoes are done, you want to strain the juice and you add it back to the tomatoes. I'm adding 1 clove of garlic, half of a very small onion. In this we're making, I have 3 allspice. If you have ground allspice, use it. 1/8 of a teaspoon, and I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of clove, ground clove. I am making it a little slightly spicy, so I'm adding 1 chili to this, dry chili, and we're gonna blend this up. Once it has been blended, we're going to strain it again and we're going to add it to the pot. We want to strain it to get out all the garlic pieces and everything else, and we're going to leave it nice and smooth. So this is what we have. Let's add it to the pot. Get a small saucepan and add it to it. Mix it in. We have all our flavors in and it's going to be nice and smooth. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard powder, a 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, a 1/3 of a cup of white vinegar, and we're adding 1 teaspoon of salt. If it needs more sugar, then I will add the sugar after. Cover it over and we're going to allow this to simmer for about 30 minutes. After about 20 minutes, you want to check on it. It's beginning to thicken up, and from here I could go ahead and leave it open and allow it to continue to simmer. So this is what we look like at 45 minutes, and we are almost done. It's beginning to thicken up nicely, and it's going to get thicker as it cools, but I'm going to let it reduce for another 5 minutes and make it 50 minutes, and then we're going to turn it off. If you look carefully at the line where we started, our ketchup has reduced by 3/4, and from 3/4 that's where you want to start testing. So we're going to test it and we're going to dry our spoon, and we're going to do a hug test. So we're going to scoop it and see if it hugs the spoon or stays on the spoon. And that's when we know when we have the right consistency. It stays on the spoon, and that's exactly what you're looking for. So we could turn this off and allow it to cool down. We have removed it from the heat and we want to give it one more test. One close up. Once it stays on the spoon, this is what you want to look for. It's so delicious that you can just have a cup of ketchup and just eat your tomato ketchup.
If you have enjoyed making tomato ketchup with me and you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, give the video a subscribe, give the video a like, a thumbs up, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and at this time I encourage you to watch some more of my recipe videos. Thank you for joining and see you in the next video.